People get bullied every single day, and unfortunately some people will turn to suicide. You've got to think of your parents, and obviously this is his mum talking about the incident, and it's just so emotional.
Daniel had really been bullied most of his school career. When he hit high school, it exploded. He didn't fit in with a lot of the crowds. He wasn't into sports. He was into hunting and trapping, which not a lot of kids his age are into. So he had a hard time finding kids who had common interests with him. So that made him a target a lot of the time. It started out with words. He was called just horrible names. It progressed to having trash thrown at him. He was punched in the stomach. He was made to lick a bus window. He was jumped from behind walking to the buses. He was ridiculed for the music he listened to.
These bullies are watching this now, watching that video, and people
they looked for any little thing just to make his life miserable. When he was jumped walking to the bus, the boy told him the night before that he was going to do it. He said to him in a text, "Why? I know you don't like me. That's why I don't come near you. I don't have any interactions with you. I respect that. Why can't you respect me? What have I done to you?" His response was, "Because you're a pussy and you need your ass kicked." It makes no sense to me even today. One of the kids that Daniel had a lot of issues with had texted him. I saw the text myself, and it said, "Why don't you take one of your precious guns and do the world a favor, go kill yourself?" He texted that same kid, and he said, "You won't have to worry about me anymore. I'm going to go home and kill myself." And he said, and the kid came back with "put up or shut up." That day, he told people in lunch, he had told people in his classroom, told a number of people on the bus that he was going to kill himself. Those were his words: "I'm going home and I'm going to kill myself." And the bus driver said, "I'll see you tomorrow, Dan." He told the bus driver, "You won't see me tomorrow." The one person he knew that would do something was the last person he texted and the last person he called, his hunting friend Matt. He knew Matt would try to call us, and he said to Matt, "Please don't call my mom. My mom will take me to the hospital." He was trying to keep Daniel on the phone, get his sister's attention. He was writing her notes and having her call their father, who's a friend of my husband's. And we missed the call. We missed the call. We came out of Michael's basketball game, and my husband Rob said, "I missed a call from Kale. I'll call him when I get home." Next thing happened, literally within a minute of saying that, so our other friend Wally calls. Now, guys don't talk to each other all the time. And Rob runs to the van, and he said, "Daniel's talking suicide." I called my next door neighbor, and I begged her to go over and check on him. And she walked in the door and she yelled, "Daniel," and she thought she heard him say something, and she shouted out, "We love you." And then she heard the shotgun blast. And I ran to his room, and the sight that I saw was horrific. It was horrific. I remember hearing myself screaming, but I couldn't feel it. And running back outside. And I could hear Michael screaming, "I want my brother back." And every EMT that showed up, I begged him, "Please just find a pulse. I'll take him any way that I can have him." I've played a million scenarios over in my head what I would do if I was there 30 minutes earlier. Knowing what I know now, I would just wrap him in my arms and just beg him and tell him how much he means to so many people. Because so many people have talked to us since he died They've sent us letters. I received letters from kids his age. I just wish he knew how much he meant to so many people. He did matter. He does matter. His book bag with his books, still right on the bench where he left it that day. We will never recover from this. Never.
Oh, darling.
When somebody tells you that they are going to kill themselves or they're going to do harm, do something. Tell somebody, give them their 15 minutes. Validate them. Because everybody needs to be validated. When you know there's somebody being bullied, don't be a bystander.
No.
You are just as guilty as the bullies when you stand by and do nothing. You see it, you do something about it. You don't want to intervene, then you talk to an adult. And you talk to an adult until somebody does something.
If you know someone who's being bullied, stop it. Help them. Tell someone. Because you don't want to be there picking up the pieces when unfortunately your friend or a person you know has committed suicide due to being bullied. Some people unfortunately aren't strong enough to fight back the bullies, and the bullies get inside them, and then the bullies make them feel so low in themselves, and they feel like the best place they'll be is to just commit suicide, when it's not, because they're leaving the whole family behind. But obviously to them, that's like the right thing to do. Like, it's so heartbreaking because nobody should make somebody feel like that way. The way that they want to commit suicide. Nobody should make them like that. Like, feel that way. And it's just, I think it's horrible how some people actually do. If you see someone being bullied and you just stand there and be a bystander and don't let nothing happen, don't stop it or nothing, then you're just as guilty as the person who's bullying them. Like, I'm not going to make this video all about me now, but when I got bullied, because I got extremely bullied in high school, sometimes I will admit that I did want to commit suicide. Like, I will admit that, because there were times when I didn't even want to go to school because of it, because I was getting bullied that bad. But obviously, I got the courage to fight my own battle, and I actually stood up for myself. It is hard when like people continually put you down, but I stood up for myself. Do you know what I mean? And that was the best thing I ever done, because I think to myself now, like, if I did do what I was gonna do, I wouldn't be here right now talking to you. I wouldn't be going to university in September. I wouldn't even witness high school or college or anything. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't have even been able to get married. So the message for this video is, if anyone you know is talking suicide, tell someone. Get them to tell you, or just listen to them for a minute. Let them have their talk. Let them feel special, or just make sure, just do anything to stop them from talking suicide. And if you know anyone's getting bullied, tell someone and like stop it from happening. I really do hope you like this video, and I hope you go away with a message, because that video was quite powerful and very emotional. So I hope you liked it. Please subscribe to my channel, like my video, and comment on my channel. Bye.